Hello, fellow gamers. Panther back with a short little episode of Beyond the Games. So the last couple days, things have been just fucking weird. So I want to cover a couple short little quick points, and I want comments on this. I'd love to see some comments, and hit me up on Twitter, and tell me what you think. So first off, we have YouTube making fun of their creators. Their tweet was deleted, but hey, nothing gets deleted from the internet. You know that. Everybody knows that. YouTube, you should know that. So YouTube comes out and they go, no one, literally no one. And then, they make fun of how content creators babble on and on and on for 15 minutes. And then they get right into the video. And a lot of them say that. There's a lot of content creators that I've seen over the past that don't do that. There's a lot that do. There's some that have done it and stopped. Some that have never done it and started doing it. And personally, it's one thing I never really get into was a long, drug out, constant talk over, and for like fucking 5 or 6 minutes over nothing and repeat myself. So it's one thing as a content creator I never really done. And it's kind of one thing I just can't say that. I don't know how to put it without coming off like an ass myself. I don't usually jump on someone's in someone's comment section and bitch about them for it. I just if I don't like the video, I dislike it or I just move on. I don't subscribe and I don't watch their content. If you're gonna talk, if you're gonna put up a 9-minute video and babble on for 8.5 minutes and the information is really only 30 seconds, then the comment section will tell you right quick. There'll be people down there either put a skip to this time for this or that, or other people will complain. I know a lot of people don't change, and you get the ones still to this day, and I don't understand. I mean, maybe it's just a personal thing, but I don't understand. Some of them have so many subscribers whenever, they come in and they're yelling all crazy and hyping everything up, and there's really no need to. There's no hype to it. It's a rumor that, 5 million other YouTubers have talked about, but yet this fella seems to have, or this lady, I shouldn't say it's not all guys, but, they have the latest scoop and the latest thing. That's fine. Hey, if that's your jam and that's what gets you by, then do it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I don't follow that type of content. There's times whenever I'm searching for information for stuff for myself, stuff to possibly cover for the podcast, stuff I just, curious about, seen one rumor somewhere, so you kind of search and you find it. There's always a good big handful of that type of content. And if that's your thing, then hey, if you enjoy that, like, I'm not gonna sit there and gatekeep you. Then we have the producers of the Spider-Man game and Insomniac. They remastered Spider-Man for PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. I don't know what number to call it. It doesn't have a number. Spider-Man from fucking like 2 years ago. So they remastered it for the PlayStation 5. And here we are with people fucking sending death threats again to fucking producers of video games because it's something they don't like in the game. And you know what they changed? They changed the way Peter Parker looks in the fucking game. Holy fuck. If you know what? I played that game. I played through that game the whole way through from start to finish. I don't know if I get the platinum on it. Probably not. I don't think I have the platinum in it. But I played that game, beat the whole thing, played it. I had some qualms about the game here and there, but I thought it was a great game. The combat was decent. The swinging mechanics were over the top amazing. The game was awesome. It looked great. Played great on my PS4 Pro. And, it was a great game. But if someone had said, if I had to if I'm not getting the special edition of Miles Morales, so I'm not going to get the remastered version of Spider-Man because I played it. I'm probably not going to play it again. So if no one had told me, and say, for instance, someone had said, here, go play some, here, I got a copy of, the special edition Spider-Man remastered for the PlayStation 5, go play it. I haven't played it. I probably wouldn't even realize it was a different fucking Spider-Man. I don't know. I know now. But you know what? It didn't upset me. It didn't bother me. Maybe I just, because I'm not a huge comic book fan. I like comic book stuff, like the movies and the games and stuff and the artwork and shit, but I'm not a big comic book person. I never was. I never really get into growing up. But I guess people take a lot of stuff to heart, and they take it to the point where they really show their true colors and that they're fucking psychopaths. If you feel the need to make death threats over a change in a video game or an option in a video game that someone's made a decision of writing or direction of a game, if you feel the need to attack that person and threaten to kill them, I think you need to reevaluate your fucking life. I mean, we've talked about this in length on this podcast before, me and my good buddy Gladys, is there's no need for threats. There's no need to death threat somebody over a fucking video game. There's no need. Hey, you gonna be upset? Hey, I got no problem with someone being upset. You don't like it? You have the right to voice your opinion. But you don't fucking come out and go, oh, I'm going to drive over your fucking stab you to death. Like, no, I'm going to fucking murder your children. Like, you don't fucking do that. You fucking don't. If you have to be told not to do that, then there's something fucking wrong with you. And if you feel the need to do that, you need to seek help. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. I'm so sick and tired of the way people are fucking attacking other people online. It's ridiculous. Like, the human race has really shown its fucking true colors. Like, this year has been a fucking atrocity, one after the other. And the human race ain't getting any fucking better, and we just keep proving it that we're not getting any better by making death threats over a visualization in a video game. Grow the fuck up, people, and seek help. Like, seriously, you need to really reevaluate your fucking life if you feel the need to threaten someone's life over a video game. I mean, if the guy comes into your house and is trying to kill you, then hey, feel free to fucking threaten the guy or even kill the guy. Hell, I'm not going to stop you, ain't going to judge you. But don't fucking go off on a fucking tangent online and fucking attack somebody and threaten their lives over a character in a video game, you fucking low-life piece of shit. And if you're one of them and you happen to hear this, you fucking bring it. I don't care. Say what you want, do what you want, make all the threats you want. You're not going to fucking scare me. And you're not scaring them. You're just proving that you're a fucking piece of trash. So then, speaking of trash, here we go. We're going to speak of trash once more, and we're going to talk about Twitch. Twitch is... what can I say about Twitch? Is a shithole at times. I mean, I've got some friends on Twitch. I've interviewed some Twitch streamers. I interviewed a partnered streamers. And I mean, I like the platform for viewing content, and I liked the platform when I was a streamer. I've taken a break. I needed to really step back from streaming and reevaluate a lot of things, and I'm enjoying what I'm doing now. I'm taking a big break from a lot of stuff. I'm spending more time with my wife, and I'm doing this podcast. I'm doing interviews, and I'm kind of staying on top of some more things that I kind of wasn't before, and I'm kind of getting back to the old me, and I'm enjoying things a lot better. And with Twitch, there's still this horrible culture of hatred that flows around Twitch, and I know it's everywhere. I know it's on YouTube. I've been on YouTube long enough. I've seen enough on YouTube. I know it was on Mixer. People said it wasn't, but it was. It's on Facebook. Like when I'm talking the streaming side, like the gaming side. It's all over Facebook too. It's on Facebook in general, anyways. But when you're talking Twitch, there's many times I see retweets and replies and stuff from people I follow because they follow other people that I don't, and you're seeing people that are being attacked, and it's unfortunately it seems like it's a lot of female streamers, and I had the 8-bit D on my channel. She done an interview for me on their interview series, and I mean I thanked her like over and over again, and she's a hell of a good streamer. She's entertaining to watch, and I hope she considers me a friend. I consider her a friend, and she has a great mod team, and they've handled trolls fairly well, and she defends herself, and she sticks up for herself. She takes no shit. And I know there's a lot of other female streamers out there same way. They don't take any shit, and their mod team does a great job of taking care of them and helping them when it comes to dealing with assholes in chat. And I know there's guys out there that get abused as well. I'm not saying it's all females. But there was one tweet the other day where a girl, she ended up getting suspended from Twitch because of the trolls attacked her in chat. Because apparently, I don't know the streamer, and I'm not going to name her, and I'm not going to go into great details on it, but apparently she has a multiracial child. Whether it's her child, whether it's an adopted child, I don't know. I didn't read into the lady's background, but I read the tweet. And she was being attacked in her chat by people that were racist. So they started making up names and rejoining the stream and everything else because, when you ban them, they come back. And I thought Twitch had things in place that when you ban somebody, They weren't allowed to come back in your channel with another account. They need to find a way to start, when you ban somebody, you should be banning their MAC address somehow, because it's still banning someone doesn't do anything, because you can make a new account in 10 seconds. I mean, I know people that have multiple Twitch accounts. And I mean, even myself, I still have one of the former podcast Twitch accounts. Don't use it. It sits there. I mean, I have my own, and I have even my bot has a Twitch account. So it doesn't take long for a follower or woman, doesn't make a difference, a person, to rack up a few Twitch accounts. So then, hey, I can log in as this one, and I can call this person a name, and then, oh, they banned me. Well, I'll just log in as my other account, and I come back in and pretend I'm friendly, and then all of a sudden I can, abuse them some more. So what they do is the trolls get tired of doing the abuse. So what they do is the trolls all band together, and they mass report your channel. So as the trolls are mass reporting your channel, you don't know. And you have no way of defending yourself. You have no way of deflecting and sticking up for yourself until it's too late, and all of a sudden you get a suspension dropped on you. And that hurts. I mean, someone that's maybe a small streamer that it's done for fun and they're not making any income from it, but someone who's trying to become a bigger streamer, trying to maybe hit partner, trying to make a little bit of money off streaming because maybe they don't have a job, lost their job, or have any health issues, whatever else, and they're try to use streaming as a little bit extra income here and there. Then if all of a sudden they get a suspension, that's a mark on their account. That's tough on them. They can't stream. And then they got to go to Twitter and they got to attack and not really attack, but they got to try to beg Twitch for some help. And Twitch ignores them. Unless they're a big fucking partnered streamer, then Twitch doesn't fucking care. And I'm getting so sick of seeing it. Now, I just seen on Twitter, this was what triggered me to make this episode this week. I wasn't even planning on it. I was going to take this day and I wasn't going to do anything. I was just going to chill and relax and I wasn't going to really do anything. I'm going to game a little bit. But I read this on Twitch, that Twitch is no longer alerting people if someone raids them with 5 or less people. So if I'm streaming and I have 4 people watching me, or 5, because I think it's 5 or less. So if I have 5 people watching me and I go to raid somebody, and I take my 5 viewers from my community over to someone else's and I raid, they have no idea. They get no prompt that I raided them. So there's no prompt, there's no alert, the person doesn't see it. So unless I went and said, hey, I just raided you with my 5 buddies or whatever, they wouldn't know. So as someone as a small streamer myself that, hey, I don't like to use the term small streamer because, not everybody, carries around 50 or 60 viewers. It'd be fucking wonderful. I'd love that. But as someone that had at times, coming near the end of my stream, you might pick up a few extra here and there. I've had, not massive numbers. I've had a few decent raids where I carried some views for quite a while, but I was in the middle of my stream. So if they weren't, if it was time zone differences and everything else, so people leave or people, another streamer comes on or they go do something else, they leave your stream. So, your numbers can dwindle. So I guess if you ever have 15 people in your fucking chat, you better fucking raid somebody right quick because you never know when everyone's going to leave and you can't raid anybody. Well, you can raid, but no one will ever know. So, fucking Twitch, what are you doing? Seriously. So, I'm just kind of fucking sick of seeing this shit. We got fucking YouTube making fun of their own fucking content creators. We got fucking people making death threats against game developers again. And we have Twitch basically slapping small streamers right in the fucking chop saying, well, if you have 5 or less viewers, you don't fucking count. Well, you know what, Twitch? I think you need to fucking step back and take a long look at what you've been doing. The shit that you fucking promote and push on your fucking platform, and the people that do shit that there's no repercussions, and they get away with everything. And there's never a problem. Oh, you throw down the odd little suspension here and the odd little suspension there and try to make yourselves look like you're actually doing something. But you go and your small streamers is where, people come into your platform. And I'm not even saying small streamers. Medium-sized streamers sometimes could have a shit night where there's not anyone watching them. But the fact that you took that away from someone that's streaming with 5 or less, and now when they raid somebody, there's no alert for the person you're raiding. That is low. That's like what YouTube did whenever they're like, oh, well, if you don't have this many fucking amount of views and this many fucking subscribers and blah, 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 you can't make money off your videos anymore. You have to have so many subscribers. You have to have so many views a year. If you don't have it, too fucking bad. You're not making any money, but we're still going to put fucking ads on your video so we make money off you, but we're not going to pay you. So if you have a video, I mean, like a lot of my stuff on YouTube doesn't get a shit ton of views, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't sit there and cry about not having views. I mean, I actually have a video with 100,000 fucking views on it. How much money did I make off that? Fucking none. YouTube make money off it? Probably. I have 2 other videos, well in the 30,000 view range. I know I made money off one of them because I was under an MCN contract at the time and I made money off it. And the other one I made a little bit as well, but nothing major. I sure as hell didn't fucking buy a new car with it. So all the other videos that I've done that has like a couple hundred views and everything else, YouTube's made money off those. And I mean, yes, they host them. Yes, I don't pay for YouTube. Yes, I understand that. But the fact is I don't have the ability to even make money off a video if it fucking does well. So that 100,000 view video, yes, it's an older video. It took a long time to reach 100,000 views. It did hit it in 3 or 4 days. But I'm saying, if I put out a video and all of a sudden it blows up and maybe gets shared by a big YouTuber, or maybe gets retweeted by someone big and the video blows up and all of a sudden I get 100,000 views in a couple days, guess what? I make $0 fucking dollars off that. So maybe I have 1 or 2 videos a year like that, but if I don't reap a bunch of subscriptions and a bunch of views, time views, amount of views, or hours viewed, whatever for the year, I don't get under their umbrella to make any money. Which, I mean, I don't know. As a small YouTuber, and I mean, I use the term small streamer, small YouTuber because that's where I come from. I mean, I have a full-time job and I'm married and I don't have time to spend 8 to 12 hours a day doing content. I mean, I busted my ass trying to do it, and it just, I burnt myself out, and I've stepped away from making videos. I stepped away from streaming, and I've gone back to doing a podcast, which I love. I love talking gaming, and this is the thing, and I love reading about, you know, new games and new tech, and I'm into PCs. I'm a tech guy. I built PCs. I play PlayStation, and you know, I'm a gamer at heart. I'm a tech guy at heart, and this is kind of where I'm falling back into what I'm enjoying, and I'm really having a lot of fun. My content creator interviews, I'm really enjoying them. I'm having a blast. And if anyone's listening to this that doesn't follow me on Twitter, hit me up on Twitter. Links will be down below. The best way to do is there, because that's where I'm most active on social media. I don't do Facebook. I don't have an Instagram. Twitter is pretty much it. I do, like I said, I post. This podcast goes to, wow, where is it at now? It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on Google. It's on Anchor. It's on, I don't know. It's on a bunch of different platforms. I get pushed out, and this is what I'm doing, and I'm enjoying this because I'm not pushing myself. I'm not forcing myself to do 5 or 6 videos a week or stream 5 days a week, or I'm doing interviews. I'm doing like this type of episode where I just kind of talk about stuff, and this is my outlet. This is what I enjoy doing, and for someone that doesn't expect to make a lot of money starting out, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time. Same as streaming. I never thought streaming would ever go anywhere for me. And I, at one time, you know, I had a bunch of subs and I was doing well and I had some good views. And I played with a lot of my friends. I was burnt out, and it happens. But for streamers that are working hard to do and maybe make this their fucking job, and hell, it's a struggle, and some people get lucky and some people don't. But for YouTube to make fun of their content creators the way they did, and then for Twitch to say, hey, if you got 5 or less viewers, we're not going to notify streamers when you raid them anymore. Like, that is a fucking shit move. So hopefully Twitch will change their mind. They already done the whole mid-roll fucking ad bullshit, and that fucking sparked anger everywhere. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I know they got to make money. I know it's a business. But, I mean, Twitch is the #1 streaming platform on the fucking planet. And I mean, I'd love to see their profit versus loss on Twitch. Not talking Amazon, because Amazon owns them. I'm talking Twitch. I'm not talking anything else. I'd love to see their profit loss, because I guarantee you they ain't fucking losing money. Guarantee they're not losing any money. But yet, you know, they need to put out more ads. They need to put more ads. YouTube's doing it now. I watch a 12 to 15 minute video. I'm seeing fucking like 6 ads now. I mean, I understand things cost money. I understand that they have to make money. I'm not expecting someone to do everything for free, and I'm not begrudging anyone making money, but whenever you're talking about Google and Amazon, the 2 largest fucking corporations in this streaming and content creation market, and they're just slamming ads down your fucking throat and treating their creators like shit. I mean, you know, where's the breaking point? And I mean, no matter how many small time people leave the platform, it doesn't hurt them. And that's the biggest problem, is none of the big guys are getting abused, or girls, I should say. I'm not just saying guy, I mean people in general. And how many of those big streamers, big content creators care what YouTube and Twitch say on Twitter? It doesn't affect them any. They're the ones making the money. Those guys either have contracts or they have like a fuck ton of loyal fans, and they got lots of subs and they got lots of donations, and they sell good, lots of merch. So they have income. They make a lot of money. Some of the people make a standing amount of money doing what they do, and a lot of them are damn good at it. And I'll begrudge them for that. Don't take my anger towards Twitch and YouTube as begrudging people doing well, because I haven't. That's not me. If they're doing well, that's fine. But just remember that, everybody started somewhere. No one ever sat down the first day streaming and pressed go live and had 10,000 viewers and 100,000 followers and was affiliated and partnered in 10 seconds. Everybody started at zero. So Twitch and YouTube, you need to stop belittling and shitting on the smaller content creators on your channel, because a lot of those small streamers and content creators and video makers, they're the ones that are probably on your platform watching other streamers and watching other content creators, possibly subbing and donations to them, and then they decide to start streaming. So the small viewers and the small streamers were guaranteed they were all viewers, and they're probably big viewers, a lot of people on Twitch and YouTube. But yet, you treat them, the small streamers, like shit. Eventually, they're not going to come back to that platform. And then what's going to happen to your big guys? Once everyone gets tired of your bullshit and people stop coming back, how long can you guys afford to pay the big guys without making any money off the little guys? That's all I'm saying, is there's a lot of big fish, and you got to feed them all. So stop sacrificing all the small fish, because pretty soon when there's only big fish left, everyone else, all the big fish will start dying because there ain't no little fish for them to feed on. Like I said, feel free to hit me up on Twitter and YouTube. Those are the two platforms where you're going to have the easiest time getting a hold of me. I'm also looking to do other game discussions. I'm looking to do just general game talk about your first gaming experience, your best game, your favorite stuff. And I'm still doing content creator interviews. So if you're a content creator, big or small, hit me up. We'll do an interview. But for now, I'm going to say that's it. This is longer than I thought. I kind of ranted a little bit. I used to have a series on YouTube called Panther's Rant. I guess it's back. Thanks for sticking in. If you stuck around this long, I do appreciate it. And we'll see you all next time.